Hi, my name is Nur Shafiqah binti Amran. Today I will teach you what's five types of seven chords. A seven chords is type of chords that is built by taking a triad chord and adding an additional note, the seventh note of the scale. For example, if we took a C major triad and adding the seventh note of C major scale B, we will then be playing a C major 7 chord. In music, these are 5 different types of 7 chords. Each of these type use different intervals between the notes in the chords, which give it a different sound and feel. The 5 types are major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, half diminished 7, and last diminished 7. Now we'll take a look at each type in a bit more detail and how to build them. Major 7 chords. First, we'll take a look at a major 7 chord. Major 7 chords are built by taking the major triad and adding a 4 note, which is a major 7 interval about the root note. A C major 7 chords will use the note C, E, G, B. There are a few ways to write a major 7 chord as a chord symbol. You might see it written as whatever note is the tonic of the chords, like this. A few examples. These a few examples for major 7 chords. When writing major 7, it's important that the M is an uppercase. M as a lowercase m will indicate a minor 7 chord. Dominant 7 chords. Up next, we have a dominant 7 chords. A dominant 7 chords come from the Mezzolydian mode, which is also known as the dominant scale, as it's built on the 5th degree of the scale, called the dominant. A dominant 7 chords is built by taking the major triad and adding a 4 note, which is a minor 7 interval about the root note. In C, this will be C, E, G, B flat. A dominant 7 chord symbol, or the way of writing it in shorthand, is to just have the tonic note of the chord followed by a 7. So, if you saw a C7 chords symbol, it's telling you to play a dominant 7 chords. This is example for dominant 7 chords. Next, minor 7 chords. Another type of 7 chord that is very common is a minor 7 chord. Instead of using a major triad, these are built using a minor triad with a minor 7 interval. In C, this will be C, E flat, G, B flat. Minor 7 chord tends to be written using a lowercase m with a number 7, or by writing minor 7 after the tonic note as shown below. The example for minor 7 chords. Again, it's important to write minor 7 chords which are lowercase m, otherwise you'll be indicating a major 7 chord. Half diminished 7 chords. Next, we have half diminished 7 chords. Half diminished 7 chords come from the Locrian mode, which is the seventh mode of the major scale. These are built by combining diminished triad chords, which are minor 7 interval, which in C will be C, E flat, G flat, D flat. Half diminished 7 chords are typically noted as a small circle with a line. So is followed by a 7 like this. You could also see it written as 7B5, which means the same thing. The example for half diminished 7 chords. Last one, diminished 7 chords. And last but not least, we have a diminished 7 chords, which are sometimes called fully diminished 7 chords. Diminished 7 chords are built using a diminished triad with a diminished 7 interval, with every interval between each of the notes being 3 semitones apart. In C, this would be C, E flat, G flat, B double flat. To notate a fully diminished 7 chords, we'll often see it written as diminished 7 or by writing dim 7. The example for diminished 7 chords. I hope that helped to make a bit more sense of 7 chords and what you should play when you see the chord symbol on a chart. They are really important to know about, especially with some modern music and pop, like pop and jazz, where they are used intentionally. If you have any question, just comment below and I try to answer. That's all for me. Thank you.